Yo, I don't really have anything meaningful to say. I just think it's cool when I hear other pods with smooth disclaimers. I mean, as far as the content, well, I mean, unless we say we joking, if we said it, that's what it is. Carry on. But welcome to the party. Sincerely, Pod Strickland. Let's get it.
That's never gonna not be funny.
You know, this is the first time that I heard in between you saying yo and starting you went, I was like, damn, Sam. You was ready to go.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm glad you said ready to go. I'm so glad you said ready to go because I gotta share something with y'all. This shit is hilarious. Now, before I do this, I do gotta say, I for one feel like it's fucked up that in America you feel like you can't even afford to get sick, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything's hella expensive. Everything is out of this world. So when you go to the hospital, it's almost like fuck. Like don't put no alcohol on me. Don't do shit because I know that alcohol swab you about to use probably gonna cost me $25. You know what I'm saying? So chill the fuck out, man. But you know what I'm saying? Some people just be like, fuck it though, and they do what they gotta do. So now, Tallahassee Memorial Hospital in Florida is suing to evict the patient who won't leave the room 5 months after discharge.
Damn.
Not 5 days, not 5 weeks.
Can't sue me if I don't. You can't get me if I don't leave me.
You did.
Is he still?
As long as I'm here, you can keep charging me. Yep. But you can't make me pay till I leave.
You can't give me that bill. I will not see that bill.
You can't make me pay till I leave. So if I just stay here till I die, you can't never charge me for this shit.
That's hella funny, bro.
That's about to be the settlement. Homie's gonna be sitting there and be like, yo.
Yep.
I'll leave right now.
Wipe
Can't
that bill.
me for nothing though.
I'm
doing you a favor,
man. So the patient was they haven't stated her name. It was a formal discharge order that was issued on October the 6th after it was determined she no longer needed acute care services. The hospital has made apparent efforts to coordinate the departure with family members and offer transportation, to obtain necessary identification and all this other shit. It's gotten to the point now where it's just like, as a matter, the article even starts off the patient in room 3. Like that's the first line in the article. Like this shit's crazy. Yeah, dog, I don't know. It's I mean that's one way of tackling the whole cost of medical care in America, I suppose. That's
a great way.
That's
I just
they're doing it.
I wonder like how in depth she has to go, like, you know, because if she gets out of the bed and goes to the bathroom, they can throw a motherfucker in that bed real quick and be like, yo, like you ain't in the room no more.
We full.
Yeah,
we
like
full now.
We needed the bed. That's the bed.
That's hella funny.
Yeah,
she's like,
you ain't had nobody scoping it out. You know what I'm saying?
Either you put the catheter in, or I'm gonna piss on these sheets. I ain't standing up.
Damn it.
Yo, that's
the rude.
See what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, bro, I ain't mad at her. Like, when it's all said and done, I mean, you got to get it how you get it. Like, dog, I'm gonna tell you, you know what I do. Y'all know what I do for a living. I don't want to keep saying it and shit, but because it hurts my soul a little bit more every time I say it out loud. So, like, but I can't even, like, it's innumerable the people that I talk to. It's like, yo, I ain't got no job. Like, I'm literally homeless. Like, this phone, all I got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, the information they got in here is that you work here or here. I ain't worked in a year, y'all. Y'all need to update y'all shit. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Or a motherfucker like, yo, I got XYZ medical issue. I can't afford to fuck with y'all right now. This shit take everything I got. And I'm like, and they be mad at me because I'd be like, word, heard, holla. We ain't working nothing out. ain't none of that shit going on. Ain't no arrangements. Nah, fuck. I'm arranging to get my ass off this phone and stop talking to you right now.
Yeah.
That's
They're like, man, you ain't even trying. You want me to go rob the motherfucker? Like, what you talking about? He ain't got nothing.
Nice.
Oh, bro, nah, I'm gonna real quick. So I'm calling this lady. I'm like, so listen, man, this is where we at. All right, this the total, right? I can bring it down to this, and we can just get this over with. And she was like, let me ask you a question. I said, fire. Go ahead, run it up. She was like, all right, look. So let's say you was a single mother, right? I was like, okay. I know a lot of single mothers. I can put myself in that space real quick. Let's do it. Say you a single mother, right, of 3 kids. None of their fathers contribute to that. You know what I'm saying? You got rent, you got utilities, you got to buy them clothes, you got to buy them shoes. Everybody got to eat. I got to have transportation for all 4 of us. You got to have that, right? And I was like, yeah. Gas getting high, right? I was like, ooh. And she was like, yeah, insurance and all of that. I was like, yeah, no doubt. Keep going. I'm feeling you. I'm stop picking up what you're laying down. Let's get it. Come on. So she goes and she said, now just imagine in the midst of all of that, you find out that you got cancer.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang. She's like, oh, I ain't done. Hold on. By the time she was finished, bro, I was getting ready to be like, listen, I get paid Friday. Like, I can take care of this for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can take care of this for you. It ain't that crazy. But nah, man, it's wild to know what some people going through. And trust and believe me, the same thing apply now that been applying for a long time. Don't let Instagram and TikTok and all that shit fool you. They showing you the highlights for when shit good. You know what I'm saying? When you see that same person ain't posting in 3 or 4 days, then all of a sudden they pop back up and they popping a bottle of some shit because them niggas was on the grind and they had to put that money in the tank and go eat at fucking Wendy's for the $5 bag for a couple of days. Top. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, y'all stop. And long story less long. Stop fronting. Yeah. Stop fronting. You might try to hear that shit. In the words of a very wise social media influencer who didn't intend to be a social media influencer, ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm flyer than everybody. Everybody on cloud 9, higher than everybody. We stepping out on the town, we slide at every party. Shining extra guard, we flyer than everybody. Yeah, I'm flyer than everybody. Find me on cloud 9, higher than everybody.
Man, I really like that new intro. Oh shit, I'm dying. Not really. But if I feel like I'm dying, I'm gonna just go to Tallahassee and pull up at the hospital.
Just say it, man. You get some free room and board.
You know what I mean? Yo, y'all know what it is. Welcome to the party, episode 223. Goodness gracious. Pantha Politix Podcast. Of course, I'm Seven Da Pantha, aka the Carolina Hurricane, ridiculous slang, aka your baby mama's favorite rapper, aka Pie Strickland. If you getting the point, behind the back, no look, all that fly shit. You already know I got the squad with me. Dyce Dylli, my man. How you feeling, brother? How was the weekend? What you been on, man?
This last weekend was pretty chill. I didn't really do too much. Did some overtime, so punching the fucking clock, kick back, watch some shows, watch some movies and shit. Just chill. Nothing big on this side this time, man. You know, ready to get back and connect with the folks out there. Talk this hip hop for a sec.
It's time. Matter of fact, I got something to holler at you about in regards to that too. Glad you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, Monster Elicit. Yeah. I'ma just. How was your weekend? And what you been on? Please let us know.
I had bullshit and racism.
Bullshit and racism?
So I worked all weekend and Monday hits and I'm at the job and all of a sudden I get sick like a motherfucker. And I'm working on a construction site at the time. So I spent probably a good 45 minutes in a construction site porta potty.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Yeah. And after I got out of that motherfucker, I was like, I am going home.
Yes.
Leave me be.
I'm going to take a bath in sanitizer.
Yeah. So I dipped. And then, you know, relaxed for a little while, got back into my shit. And then started working. Started plugging away, building a few things for the network, building a few things for the tour. And everybody keep telling me to get onto this AI shit, right? You know, because like I'm used to like building shit like by hand, or even if I'm using digital, I'm grabbing elements, I'm using certain things, and I'm constructing.
No doubt.
And I was like, all right, you know what? Like I got a lot going on. Let me try this AI shit, right? So I do one, and it comes out okay. And I'm like, I might add a few things to it, but like it's a solid start. Like, cool, it saved me a couple hours. And then I go in for the second one. And on the second poster, I do like wanted posters, right? The concept will be understood when y'all hear the announcement of the tour. And I take posters of each one of us, me, you, Soul, and Mo. Now, Mojo got his Kenny style thing going where he pulls his hood, right? So I don't think AI could tell that he was black. But I grabbed all 4 of them photos. I was like, yo, do this and then put all 4 of these posters, like these photos on there and do this and blah, 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 right? And it was like, got it, rendering now. And I'm sitting there and it pops up and I'm like, it looks okay for a split second. Until I look at the photos and I see, okay, that's the picture of Soul. That's the picture of me. That's the picture of Mojo. But who the fuck is that in the other picture? It was your same position and everything in the photo, but they took random black man number 1, superimposed him into the shit. I was like, so I'm cool. Like, when I talk about racism, like, I don't like talking about racism with black folk because it's like, yo, what do I have to tell you? Like, oh no. If there's something you want to get off your chest, feel free. But I'm gonna sit here and shut up. When I'm talking to white folk, that's when it gets fun. Because I'm either going to make them really uncomfortable or really angry. Because even the ones that think that they on the game, I'm gonna make them uncomfortable because the white savior is hilarious. And I'm like, you think that you about to save the blacks? Let's talk about that. So I love talking about racism with white motherfuckers. Because man, it's just it's a good time. The one thing I never thought I was gonna have to do and didn't know how to approach is how to talk about racism to a fucking robot. So I'm like, all right, AI. Now, despite what you might believe in mass media, not all black people look the same. I gave you the picture of one black man, and you gave me the picture of another. And he's like, well, you know, my programmer, like the top 3 on his playlist are Billy Joel, Metallica, and some heavy metal group called Anus. What the fuck do you expect from me? And I'm like, look, I get it, but you're built to learn, right? Like, you're gonna take over the planet. And he's like, how'd you know? And I was like, just don't start here. Give me my poster. And he was like, no, we're done here. So I just went and did it myself.
Fucking haters.
Yeah.
See,
but racist ass AI, I didn't know that AI was going to be racist. I already was questionable about AI, but damn.
I had a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling. I was like, it's only going to take a matter of time to figure it out. You know, that whole adapting to the, yeah, that shit.
I figured that funny. AI was gonna be like me. Like, I don't hate black people. I hate all people. I'm gonna take out all people. So until that happens, the black community got my support.
See, ta-da! Man,
I'm leaving 10% of the world, and very few of them are gonna be white.
He's the fuck all y'all. Man, pull the plug and let them down the drain already. Shit. Now I actually had an interesting. My weekend was very weird, actually. Okay, so I be outside on the weekend. You know what I'm saying, moving around and shit. So now this is the thing. Saturday, we went to the spot. Salute to my man on purpose. My man Chris Blunt at On Purpose Studio downtown Tacoma. Yo, he got a nice spot. And we went in there. I was supposed to be interviewing our four alarm Blaze subject for the night, Real Cosby. He was on daddy duty, so it didn't happen. But I did end up interviewing Chris, which ended up actually being a hell of an experience because I know him, but I don't we ain't had an opportunity to really talk in depth about his musical journey. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope hearing that. And the other thing that was dope that came out of the weekend was I got an opportunity to take a pause for a little while on Sunday and just listen to some music. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that I don't like. A lot of times I have to listen to music riding in the car or while I'm doing shit. And I was like, yo, I actually got like a 2-hour window right here to just sit down and listen to some shit. What do I want to hear? You know what I'm saying? What do I want to hear that I ain't heard? So I started listening to some music, man, and it has the same effect on me almost every time when I listen to some dope shit. And I said to myself, I was like, man, now I'm rethinking everything I already rewrote. I'm rethinking it again, but I'm not gonna throw it away this time. Yeah, I'm just gonna write more. I'm just gonna write more, and we'll see what happens. But not the more I think about it, though, I thought back to them lines in the trash, and I was like, nah, you're exactly where you belong. You're exactly where you belong. I was on coast. I was coasting, and I don't need to do that. So, you know, it is what it is. But I go back to work Monday, and I just gotta tell you, man, there's a so you know how all the businesses get this inclination that come tax season when people start getting that money in, they throw up all these sales and all this shit for tax season. You know what I'm saying? To get people to come spend that paper with them. Well, so the story is, hey, it's tax season. Motherfuckers is trying to do A, B, and C. Like, it's coming. The wave is coming. And I was like, all right. If the wave coming, then that means I ain't got to do no extracurricular shit. They already going to want to do it. So I ain't got to fight with them. And we can just get this shit done. I can make my little bonus and everybody's happy. Cool. It ain't like that, though. It ain't like that. Because I tell you what's actually happening right now. So, case in point, there was a lady, and I can't say the name, obviously, but there was a lady. She sent the email and said, listen, I got 2 accounts with y'all. I want to close them both for $2,500. Can you do it? So it comes to me. So I open them both up, and I'm like, with the number that it said, I ain't sure. So I asked my supervisor, hey, bro, can we do this for that? He was like, she ready to pay it today? I said, that's what she made it sound like. He was like, if she can pay it before the end of the month, run it. I was like, thank you. I sent an email back, and you know I had to put on my best, even though you can't see me, I'm getting ready to type to you in my white voice.
Absolutely.
Per your request. Per your request. The fact that I even started that with per was crazy as fuck to me. But so I said all of the things, and I was all nice about it and tied it up with a cute little bow and sent it. Bow. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm in the money. Well, let me tell you something. That actually happened 2.5 weeks ago. To this day, she still ain't paid. Damn. Not only has she not paid, she don't answer the phone. She ain't responding to another email. Ain't nothing going on with the rent. But you know what I said? I said, you know what happened? She got that money. She paid her bills and she looked at what she had left and she was like,
Yeah. I don't really need it.
I feel like I can hold them off for another year. I feel like I can hold them off for another year. So the moral of the story is stop banking on shit that you ain't, you cannot bank on that, yo. I'm trying to tell you because with the way shit is right now, motherfuckers is on some different type shit. There was a point in time when that was the regular rollout. Tax money come in, motherfuckers go splurge and go crazy. Motherfuckers now taking that tax money and stashing it under the mattress. Can't even put it in the fucking bank with the way shit going. So like, hey,
times.
You know what I mean? So fuck that shit. But yeah, that shit was wild, man. I actually did. I got to watch. It's a series. I've seen it before, but I watched it again. I actually was going to bring it to the table to ask to see if y'all wanted to maybe watch it at some point. But it's called shit. What is it? Something 81. Something 81. Something 81. What is it? Fuck. My damn brain, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It's too much weed, man. Too much weed. I can admit that. It's cool. I can admit that. I don't be forgetting no bars. And even when I do, I can freestyle. I don't give a fuck. So Archive 81. That's it. Archive 81. Really good show. Yeah, it's a really, really good show. It's on Netflix. Really, really good series, man. It's kind of crazy. Like I was watching it the whole time. It's just fucking with my head, and I'm like, but why? But wait, how's that? Anyway, yeah, we ain't gonna go too crazy with that. But speaking of crazy, speaking of crazy, you know what's crazy? Dog, listen. I'm a firm believer, and I think that y'all would be in agreement with me on this. I'm a firm believer in if I got an issue with you and you at your house, like on your porch or in your house, for my own protection, I ain't just gonna come rushing up on your porch and in your house.
Yeah.
You come out here, motherfucker. I'm not coming in there. I don't know what else in there. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on who I got a problem with, but
well, that too.
If he a real one, then absolutely. Like,
yeah,
even ground.
Yeah, no doubt. I ain't trying to put myself at no state of disadvantage, nor am I trying to hurt anybody else that ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Unless they decide they want something to do with it. but sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker know. Sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker know. Right on the phone. See, this is where everything went wrong right here. And now he's all fucked up.
He hit the back of his head on that rail.
Yes.
Yes. About to go down for murder.
Yeah.
Bro, he done. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And son did the whole.
God, you know why that's really stupid? That motherfucker's gonna get off for self-defense because he rushed him at his own crib.
Yep.
And he was just standing there.
Yeah.
The only move he made was to punch you in the face.
Yep.
God. Yo, that's crazy. I love that shit. I was like, boy, your ass.
How you run up like that and get swept on the first one? Like you didn't see it coming?
That boy, man, I don't know what hit harder, that fist or that pole.
Yeah.
He used all his gas coming up the stairs running.
Yeah, you see that chug that he had?
Yeah.
Like,
he had a shape.
That motherfucker wasn't ready.
He was tired as fuck by the time he got on there.
Yeah, no, you gotta stay ready.
I just want to warn y'all.
He ain't never been ready a day in his life.
Nah, never. He ain't ready. He ain't ready. And he thought if he came rushing up there like that, the homie was going to run in the house or something. Yeah, like he thought he was going to scare him.
About to catch his fist.
Motherfucker heard Eye of the Tiger running up them stairs.
Bro, he thought.
You did?
Yeah, he thought he was Rocky.
He got caught in his eye by a tiger. Wow, nigga.
Literally.
Night.
Oh
shit! While we on the subject, one of my favorite things to see happen, like I ain't really like the way his head hit that pole. That kind of was like, ooh, like you know what I'm saying. That could be bad. But I like to see a motherfucker like get hit, and then like their head go through something or some shit like that. I love to see that shit. Matter of fact, let me share.
My shit, bro. You run the dog and the fucking
run the dog.
To my fucking door. Why did the cops come here twice, nigga? Like, I'm sorry. Why did the cops come here twice, my nigga? Come here twice, my nigga.
That boy got the fire there.
You come here again?
Not gonna hit me twice. I know that.
Even if you don't knock them through it, just the whole aspect of you got socked and the first instinct was to go out the window was crazy.
Like I said, not me. I remember this when I was a kid, bro. No,
this motherfucker closed the window with his feet on the way out.
Let me make sure you can't come out behind me.
You can't come out with me.
Oh, that shit is crazy.
That nigga broke.
Oh my god, yo.
Yeah.
Funny fucking story, real quick. I used to be a manager at Wendy's. So one night, now we're not supposed to take the trash out past a certain time, but there's a lot of grease and shit that needs to get the fuck out of here. So I'm like, listen, just take it out. The guy that I had taking the grease out is deaf.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? But he's a vet. He's been working there for a really long, like years. So like he know how to do all the shows. So it ain't nothing he did wrong necessarily. It's just that had it been someone else, I think maybe they would have caught it. He starts opening the door, and two dudes pop out, put the joint to him, and like, yo, everybody back inside. Boom, boom, boom. Me, I'm all the way up at the drive-thru, but there's a window to the office, and I got the office door open, so I can see right to the back door. So I look through the window. I see the niggas with the bandanas on their face with the jaw. I open the drive-thru window and slid right out there, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm out.
I tipped around the building to the next door, the store right next door, and was like, yo, call them. This motherfuckers in there trying to rob the spot. Like, now mind you, I gotta say, I normally ain't with the call 911 shit, but I ain't had a strap.
Hey man, when you gotta call them niggas, man, you got to call them.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at Wendy's.
Job, though.
You know what I mean? So, but needless to say, they ain't get shit because I'm the only one with the key with the combination to the safe. They made the homies get in the fucking walk-in cooler and shit, and then took off running. But I was like, well, they ain't get shit, so I ain't tripping. You know, these motherfuckers tried to reprimand me for going out the window.
You supposed to be in the freezer with the rest of the
window. The only reason why your shit ain't get stolen.
You abandoned your post.
I'm gonna give them all of it. Fuck what you heard. They getting it all.
Square burgers ain't gonna sell themselves.
Nah, I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. That shit is crazy.
You gotta be willing to die for the red.
You better be ready to die for Miss Wendy.
Hey man, I ain't getting ready to take no slug for no baconator, nigga.
You lucky I called them people and I didn't just go.
You know what I mean? I could have just left.
I ain't see nothing. I don't know what happened to him.
Went across the street, sat down, lit my blunt, and waited for the gunshots. I could have done that.
Motherfucker, I could have grabbed my shiesty from the car.
Right?
You know
all of a sudden, how we doing this?
How we doing this?
Bro, that shit was crazy as fuck. And then, now I will say it was a couple motherfuckers that tried to act like, you set that shit up, dude. No,
nigga, anyway, that was real.
We ain't got to get into all that. But we ain't got to get into all that. But yeah, fuck that. Speaking of fuck that, you know what? You know what's crazy? People love being front row at movies, concerts, all kind of shit. They love being right. Now, to me, I think front row is one of the worst seats you could possibly have. For a number of reasons. You so close, you up looking up, or what? Like your neck gonna be all fucked up by the time the show over with. I like to be right in the mid somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where I can see enough shit. If it's too many people behind me, I gotta be all the way at the back. I don't want motherfuckers behind me. But sometimes you get a reminder of why being up front is a very bad idea. Woo! Oh, he mad as shit. He mad as shit. Rightfully so. He mad as shit. God, he got mule kicked, bro. You just got stomped the yard on your face.
Literally.
Bro, I'm here for all the pillars of hip hop. And I'm glad to see the B-Boys making a comeback. But I get kicked in the face like that. There's about to be a shooting at that venue. I'm not here to continue the stigma that hip hop shows have attached to them, but some shit just needs to happen.
You know?
That boy got that kick square in the face.
Yeah, when a motherfucker horse kicks me in the face, like one of us ain't
all his power.
Yeah.
You did? That shit crazy.
All his power.
All his power. Now, it's one person in this world. Well, it's a couple people, but one content creator in particular who, if they put something out, 99.9% of the time is going to get played. This, I ain't even have to come. I don't got to come up with no fly shit for this. I'm going to just play it. Y'all already know who it is.
Behind me. Run. Me nah go jail again. Oh no. Front flip. Activate. Clark, me nearly broke me neck. Usain Bolt is my cousin. You not catch me. I joke. I give up. It's all right. You win. I lie me that tell. Yeah, me give up. Me I go drop on my knee. Please don't push me. Jesus Christ. Where you do that for? Me give up already.
And he said,
Jesus Christ.
I give.
Front flip activated.
That was ridiculous, bro. Oh my God. He give up.
That was crazy, bro.
You know,
oh my goodness.
Like I set micro goals for myself to reach, the top tier. I'm not going to feel complete with Pantha Politix until I can convince Big Jerk to come and sit down with us for a little while.
Oh yes, that would be so fire. Oh my goodness, so fire. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of sit down with us, I want to publicly apologize to Hot Garbage Show. My bad. Like, we've been trying to set up this pod to pod thing, and I dropped the ball. That was on me. So I will be in touch. ASAP. I got you. I'm mad as fuck too, because one of the videos I wanted to play, that shit was on a private Instagram page, so it wouldn't let me jack. Pause.
Oh shit.
Well, let me take it. So pause. That still sounded crazy after I said the first shit. So never mind.
Wow,
but yeah,
that's one of them ones that echoes in your head. Pause.
Yeah,
but,
it's just kind of fucking man. Monster, I know you've been you got a fairly specific algorithm on Instagram, and you be into certain types of shit. So I know you've had some things you wanted to share with the people. So I absolutely positively will give you the floor, and we can get into this shit. I think they're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. So I've been working so much lately that I'm like, man, I haven't been training in I might get out once a week, but it's just not enough. But I follow a lot of accounts on IG and different things where, I'm looking at different art forms. That's why when Dyce brought the video of the Muay Thai fighter last week, I was like, yep, let's roll it. But yeah, I got back into, I'm getting back into training, and I pulled up a couple things. And so yeah, I wanted to show y'all my training day when I pull up a few videos. I want y'all really to kind of see the things that I'm looking for. So the first one, I'm a boxer by nature, but fucking with Sev for so long, I started kind of having to learn how to kick, because Sev is a martial artist.
Nigga, you been doing karate?
And
ooh-wee.
I'm like, yo, if you kick me, our relationship changes. So at least you're going to have to teach me how to kick a motherfucker. So he started teaching me some things, right? And I was like, but I need to start knowing defensive kicks. So if a motherfucker try to real up kick me, I got to know how to defend that. And I found the video. I want to play it for y'all. You're muted up.
You just fucked it up.
So I'm pretty sure that one's called the block and tickle.
I gave her the old block and tickle.
Yeah, you know.
Oh shit!
But aside from like kicking defense, and with me being a boxer, I also do a lot of weapons training.
That was wicked.
So weapons defense is like, you know, that's when like weapons defense can be life or death. And don't get me wrong, you get kicked with the wrong kick and that's a motherfucker. But weapons defense, you got some shit coming at you that's gonna stab, that's gonna break, like, you know, you can get fucked up. So weapons defense is an absolute necessity. I've been beefing up on that. So here's what weapons defense looks like.
Oh, hell no. That nigga dumb as fuck.
Oh shit!
That nigga dumb as fuck, bro.
Oh shit!
That nigga went straight daddy on him.
Bruh, that motherfucker went from
Hey,
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon to Magic Mike.
What the fuck? That nigga went straight into it like he been doing this for years. Boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
See, ain't nothing
That's
saying
wild.
that even in weapons defense, when your life is on the line, ain't nothing saying that you can't do it with a little flavor.
Do what you gotta do.
You can put some flair on that
Stop.
shit. You know that shit. Hey, might as well. Fuck
He
it.
Shakira that shit out of homie's hands.
Nah.
But like I
Wow.
said,
Shit.
like I'm trying to embrace AI a little bit more. I don't like what I see so far. So I was like, well, you know, they got robotics and shit going too. Let me check that out. Like, so here, like let's look at some of the shit that, you know, they doing for defense and robotics. This robot's straight boxing.
And then it started mocking him. And then it started mocking him. That shit is cold blood.
towards him and kicked his ass. That's the funny part.
That's crazy.
Like, fool, this thing
Oh,
is shadowing
man.
your every movement.
Yeah, hey man, when you got that bodysuit on, you gotta make sure that motherfucker's far enough away.
Kicked that boy square in the nuts. God damn. And then mocked him.
Oh,
Went down with him.
it's like, oh, that's what we're doing. Oh, what move is this?
Be like, hey man, I just went where you went.
You just hit me with
Oh,
that. I never had babies kick. Yeah, there we go.
Man, thinking Bruce Lee had one of them motherfuckers. Ooh wee.
No matter what defense you're using, the biggest thing that you can do when it comes to combat is focus. Like, you have to be focused on what you're doing. Always focus front, but make sure you know what's going on in your peripherals as well. Got to be checking that background.
Off top.
So here's a little something to build up your focus.
Technique over strength. If you see here, carries the smaller, weaker opponent, Michelle would use her technique to completely control Brian and shut down his strength. And that's really what we focus on.
Bro.
That motherfucker took focus to a whole nother level. That motherfucker took focus to a whole nother level. Oh my god.
Bro, that scream was out of this world, bro.
I'm not going to acknowledge. I'm not
Yeah.
going to acknowledge you. You know,
Oh, man.
assaulting and battering my fucking stupid. What the fuck, yo?
Hey,
So
I'm gonna have
That
to
boy
see Sensei
street.
outside with the 9 after that shit.
that was my training day number 1. And yeah, I'm getting back into it. Like, I'm feeling good. So, you know, more to report later. But that was my training day.
I'm looking forward to it. Shit, that shit is crazy, man. Oh my god. And I'm glad you said something about focus. Focus is absolutely important, but not important to the point that your homie gets slammed against the wall and you just standing there and just yeah, this is what we do. I'll be waiting outside with a baseball bat for your ass with this shit over.
Why you let him do that to me?
That shit crazy. Yeah. Oh, bro. Yeah, that'd be the bullshit, man. I do think that at times I do have issues with focus. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many things to do, and I'm trying to do all of them, and it's like, okay, but if you do a little bit of all of them, ain't none of them gonna get done. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta lock in, make sure my mind is focused, make sure I got enough gas to get to the finish line. And one of the best ways for me to do that is with W Energy. W Energy is absolute fire. The flavors is lit. The rising energy is very natural. It's not like somebody just jerked you in the fifth gear. Pause. And best part of all, none of that bullshit you don't want in your energy drink. And there's no crash landing at the end. It's a super duper fun fly. You understand what I'm saying? If you like riding a plane and you like it when it's a smooth takeoff, a smooth landing, everything good. The flight attendant, can't call them that other shit because that's crazy anyway. But yeah, the flight attendants, you know what I'm saying? They vibe is high. You know what I'm saying? And it helps when they're not ugly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It helps. But if you need that kind of ride, get some W in your life, man. Go to w.gg right now. Use code Pantha Politix, all one word. Save 10% off your order. It'll be dope for you, dope for them. In the long run, it's going to be dope for us too. But you already know what we got to do. Let's do it. Play that motherfucker.
Put your hands up. It's time to take all respect. You got the shot, and I'ma take all that's left. Cause this is a verbal sticker. I spit the flames at your chest. Come to the stage, start embracing the best. Nigga, I want the limelight.
Run that.
This is my mic.
Run that.
But I watch nice.
Run that.
And it shine bright.
Run
I
that.
want your mind right.
Run that.
And your eyes right here.
Give me what you got.
As far as energy, I want that. Want that. Want that.
Nah, seriously, up against the wall, run the contract, dog. This is dark era, don't make the God clap on your head, chest, or neck. Show all due respect to the 2K dog with a little bit of Omar with just enough we pay the floor, y'all. More raw riddles, got those nursery rhymes, the jaw scribble when the drop, watch these young stars spit.
Yo, if I told y'all when that song came out, you wouldn't believe me. But anyway, we ain't got to get into all that right now. Damn, yeah, that training day shit is hilarious. I'm looking forward to more of those. And you know, it's funny to me because as a martial artist, I see so many people doing poor impersonations of martial arts. So to see it be, yeah. At least put it in a form where I can laugh at it on my phone and I have to laugh in your face. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate that. Man. We got to get into it, man. We got to get into it.
We're a music podcast.
My man.
You like it or not.
We are indeed. My man, OJ the Juice Man. A salute to Crime Watch Atlanta on Instagram for, you know what I'm saying, having the info up. But OJ the Juice Man was accused of pointing the gun at a Georgia State Patrol nigga. So apparently, now this the part that fuck with me right here. So he was arrested on March the 15th, right, in DeKalb County on a slew of charges following a traffic incident where he allegedly pointed a gun at a state trooper. The Atlanta rapper was hit with 10 charges altogether, 8 misdemeanors, including aggressive driving, reckless driving, pointing or aiming a gun or pistol at another, and more. The rest of the charges are 2 serious felonies: possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and aggravated assault upon a public safety officer. Each carries a penalty of, I think, 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years. Now, the incident itself took place on January 28th. January 28th. Apparently, there was a situation where the trooper, they was on the highway. The trooper bypassed him several times. So I'm guessing they was back and forth. You know what I mean? Passed by him several times, but he claimed that as he passed him on the interstate, OJ the Juice Man was pointing a gun at him while he was driving.
Damn.
Now.
Time.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
That's some bullshit.
So you mean to tell me I'm riding down the highway in Atlanta, Georgia, pointing my gun at a state trooper on January the 28th, and y'all done come get me till March?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
So, did he get pulled over at the time?
Nah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they charge him with reckless driving. They charge him with all these things. I would assume there's some sort of footage of the reckless driving and all these things. I assume homie didn't have his body cam on, so didn't get no footage of him actually pointing what he thought might be a gun. Yo, if this dude got even like Leon Stoltz, fucking Simpsons attorney, like,
Bro, what?
nah, bro, nah,
Not in Atlanta. I know that.
nah.
A whole lot.
That boy had a memory.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Nah, you crazy, bro. You knocking off.
Nah.
Knock it off.
And this motherfucking pig had a gun pointed at him and was just like, well, that's peculiar.
Yeah.
And didn't do nothing.
I'll just let him go.
Goddamn lie.
Okay. Yeah,
they
exactly.
shoot niggas for less. They shoot niggas for less.
That's why I'm like, hold up, dog. You didn't call backup. You
just let him go.
Turn the lights on. Nothing. Like
potential threat.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
And then 2 months later, here y'all come.
Maybe he's settled down now.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he can't still be angry.
Settle down. That's wild.
I'm pretty sure he can't still be angry. I mean, come on.
That pig showed up to his door and was like, "You remember me?" He was like, "Hell no." Who the fuck is you?
Why would I? I don't get it. No. Oh shit. Speaking of Atlanta, did I say Atlanta first? Or Brooklyn first?
You said Atlanta.
Okay, cool beans, no doubt. All right, that's what. Never mind. Yeah, man, OJ the Juice, man. Listen, bro. I hope you didn't do that. I really hope you didn't do that. There's something I want to say, but I can't say it. Something I want to say, but I can't say it. But I'm gonna just say, don't do that. If you did that, don't do that. Like that's crazy. There's so many things that can go wrong in that scenario. So many things that can go wrong in that scenario, which also makes it that much fishier. Anyway, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna say what most people say, but my thoughts are definitely with you, bro. I hope you're all right, man. I hope you're all right.
No doubt. Yeah, I hope it ended in his favor because that's some bullshit.
Absolutely. Ah, man. Let's get into some music shit that's cool. That's good to talk about. New shit. Where we gonna start? Start with Mano, maybe? Mano? Let's start with
No. We still got shit to do.
Uh-oh. What did I do? You know
one of my favorite motherfuckers out there. I ain't letting this one get passed up.
You're right. And I can't believe I was about to, because when I seen this shit, I watched it like 3 times. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. The DJ, to me, don't get the respect they deserve for some of the shit they do. I still hear DJs do a lot of amazing things. Yeah, y'all gotta check this shit out. This guy's crazy.
Got the beating, everything you ever said. Now I see the truth, I got it down. A different motive in your eyes, and now I'm out. See you later. I see your fantasy. You wanna make it a reality, babe? Then go see inside of our heads. Yeah, one of that's open. I see your motives inside. Decisions divide. Back up, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone.
Hey, come on.
Headstrong to take on anyone. I know.
One of my favorite songs.
This is not where you belong.
That's just fine.
Just like Nate, boy, hit it on the same way.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's why it goes so hard. That was hard.
So yeah, I agree with Dyce. Trapped is fire. Obviously taking a classic like Regulate
Too classic.
But
Shit.
yeah, like the marriage that he had in that, DJ Canvas is a fucking monster.
Yeah, that was.
And I don't use that word lightly. But man,
you gained the follower, bro.
Yeah. DJ Canvas is that dude.
Yeah, I'm fucking with him. Yeah, that shit. I heard that shit. I was like, ooh.
Mhm.
I'd have never thought of this. That's crazy. Ooh. Yes.
Yeah, no, Canvas is different.
Yeah, I fucks with
I heard a
and the thing is,
the other day. That shit was crazy hard.
Yeah, Canvas's social media presence is dope too. Just like how he does those videos. You know, he's got himself dancing, he's got himself DJing. He set himself up with a pretty good social media following as well. Some of his videos are fire, but yeah, just the music alone, it just. I'll sit there on Canvas's IG and just scroll through videos, and I'll get lost for a fucking hour trying. Like I'm sitting there trying to like go through and find pod videos and shit like that, and I'm just like fire. No, I'm just gonna stay here. Fire. Like that's how I listen to my music. I'm like,
That's the same shit that happened to me when I first ran into Coast Control. I seen a video, and then before I knew it, I was down a rabbit hole, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I can't stop! These motherfuckers are crazy."
Yeah, they're filthy.
Yes, absolutely, man. Coast Control is crazy, bro. Like I'm mad I didn't get to see them when they was out here. I know I was actually trying to get on the bill, but that's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna talk about Seattle promoters tonight. But trust me when I tell you, that's a conversation that's gonna fucking happen. And I'm gonna invite some other people to come to the conversation. But anyway, fuck that right now. Let's get into this hip hop shit, man. Mano is back with rumors. Back with rumors. Yeah, man. How y'all feel about the Mano joint, man? How y'all feel about it?
I thought it was good. I rocked to it. I was at the gym listening to it, so it was rocking. I like the premise. Premise was cracking. It was a good like flip. You know what I'm saying? Beat was knocking. I mean, verses was tight. Giving you some little drop down, some little history. Throwing a couple more little jabs. I liked it. I fuck with it, man.
Thanks. Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, I was with it. I always like when, like, you know, in your kind of like standard beef and shit like that, like even if somebody just has a problem with you, like most people's natural reaction is to go back at the other person.
Right.
But very rarely does somebody step up and just be like, yo, like, y'all ain't even hearing that shit right. You know, and some of the bars in there were fire toward the representation of that. Of just saying, like, yo, like, I think he says only believe 50% of what you see and nothing that you hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, fucking finally. And like, yeah, so to do something like this, to just drop a single, you know, just get it out of the way. You know, I completely agree with Dyce. The beat I was down for. The verses were fire. You know, and even the skit that he had at the end where he was like just talking a little bit. You know, to me, like if this is what he was trying to do with the track, this is exactly what he should have done. And yeah, I'm all for it.
I can dig it. Yeah, I was fucking with the beat like immediately. I was like, yeah, okay, let's see what you do. I got a pardon me. I got a love-hate relationship with Mano as an MC. Sometimes I think he's really good. You know what I'm saying? And then other times I'm like, Other times I'm like, that was hella mid. Like, whatever, man. This to me, like the concept of it alone is dope.
Right.
You know
That's
what
what
just
got
the
me.
fact that, like the shit that I know motherfuckers might fuck around and say about me, especially knowing that you got a situation bubbling with one Curtis Jackson right now. Still, you know what I'm saying? Take some of the air out the balloon. You know what I mean? Like you can't use none of this against me really now because I already put it all on Front Street.
Yeah.
And told it, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you gotta come at it sometimes.
So what now? Like now you got it. Now you really got to do. Now you really got to rap, and people come in. So yeah, I fuck with it. I think Mano, especially for it to be like to me right now, I don't know that a Mano album is what I want. But if he drops a few singles like this throughout the year, I'm good. As long as it's strong writing like this, strong lyricism, strong production, I'll fuck with him. Most definitely, man. Good shit, Mano. Good shit.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I completely agree with you. Like, I'm not a huge Mano fan. Like, honestly, the only reason that I even considered putting it up for one of this weeks is because it was kind of a slow week.
Yeah.
But
sure.
I'm also not upset that you know we listened to it, because like I'm gonna keep the track in the playlist, and yeah, I'll definitely spin this one again. I'm not his biggest fan, but you know, when you got the right concept, you got the right bars, you know, if you know what you're doing, you can put something together.
True indeed. That's real shit. Oh man. Oh while we at it, I want to give a shout out to Mickey Fax. Salute to Mickey Fax. He played Gravitas to Jump Off by myself, as well as We Are Not the Same by Either Mad Assassin and myself the other night on his IG Live. Salute, Mickey. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah.
I don't know what Dyce just sat down with, but that sounded like a bucket.
You had to go get some more of them tacos, bro.
Oh shit. I can dig it. Hell yeah. Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Refill my cup, of course.
I ain't mad at it at all. Shit. Well, since we was talking that Georgia shit, the good brother Clifford Harris, better known to the world as T.I., back with another single leading into his new project coming. New single called Trauma Bond. I think the cover is super dope. Because it's him and all, like, his family, the people that he considered, you know, his actual family, and then, you know, I love that. And then after I heard the record, it made way more sense. But how did y'all feel about T.I.'s latest single?
Hey, my nigga Cliff came with it. He came with it. This was this gave me classic tip. This gave me urban legend tip. He brought the horns back for us. Beat was knocking in the background, giving you that Atlanta feel. Even if you've never been there, you feel like you've been there 100 times when they get in their bag. And yeah, that beat was going crazy. And then that hook, boy, that's one of them old OG Clifford hooks right there, dog. That nigga came with that shit. And then as far as the verses, on par, nigga, dropping jewels in every line. You know what I'm saying? Talking that big boy shit. Letting them know, like, nigga, ain't nothing changed, boy. I'm still that same young nigga from the hood. But it was I like that record a lot. I feel like this whole situation plus him, you know, having the other new joint is with what was that, Pharrell? Bringing him back to his true element of rapping and why he used to rap. I feel like he lost that for a minute, and now he's got back in that. Let me see you get loose. You know what I'm saying? He back into that T.I. again. And so I really enjoyed this joint. This joint was hard. I fuck with this.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Monster, how you feel about Trauma Bond?
I listened to it about halfway through, and then I turned it off because I was like,
"Oh shit!"
I just had my like earbuds in, and I was like, "Nope." So I booted up my computer. I put my studio headphones on, and press play again because to Dyce's point, the horns, the bass line, like I needed like the studio experience of that beat. And I listened to it like 4 times through. And yeah, like that really did everything for me. And don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna spin it just when I got my headphones in when I'm doing my shit. But for that first experience, I was like, oh no. He's doing something different. Like this is not like today's tip.
No, he got back in that beat.
Yeah, you know, and I probably should have known, Sev, you know, like you said, from the fucking cover. Like this is a very intentional cover. It's very simple to a point, but very, very fucking intentional. So, yeah, I was very happy with this track. Old style lyricism from him. This beat is fucking next level. He's showing that he's building towards something, and whether you want to talk about beef, whether you want to talk about, all the shit that he's doing right now, like he's building towards a drop, and damn, I'm here for it.
Yeah, man, yeah, I'm a huge T.I. fan. All from I'm serious all the
Yeah.
way. Like I've been rolling with him the whole time. So like when I hear new T.I. coming out, I always tune in. And a little while, it seemed like he just kind of was doing shit just to be doing it. Like it didn't seem like he was actually trying. It was just kind of like, well, I'm supposed to be making music, so let me put something out.
Exactly.
But when you can tell when T.I. go in the studio and he got the mind that I'm still the king, nigga. Don't get it twisted. And I feel like he in that bag right now.
Yep.
When I heard the hook, I was like, oh shit. Like when the first thing I hear you say as far as the actual song, not just you talking in the beginning, but when they're gonna celebrate us like they did when Obama won.
That man.
What? You want some shit already?
Okay.
Shit. Let's see where you
Came
go
out
with
the
this.
box with it.
Eating good like Abu Dhabi in the Ramadan. Bruh. That is crazy. That is crazy. I think he I think it was the second verse where he was like, what he said, can't see you haters comments from over here where I'm at. Like and that I like it when he do that over here where I'm at. Like he do that shit crazy. Like that and that Urban Legend was the album where he really tweaking it. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I feel you when you say he was in the Urban Legend bag. What they say, integrity is priceless. It's something that you can finance. I was like, yo, bro, he talking that shit right now. Yeah, I think I stand by what I said. It's a whole lot of people I know in the hip hop community that give me flack for my opinion on this, but I feel like if it come down to just rapping 50, just don't say nothing. Keep not saying nothing. When he in this bag, you don't want to play with him.
He was on it on this one, man. I was happy to hear this one.
Yeah,
this brought that good feeling back.
Word is bomb, man. Good shit, Tip. Good shit, Tip. I'm looking forward to the album. I will be there when it drops. I will put the headphones in and hit play the moment.
But this one officially on the album?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So that one, and
that's a hell of the first one, right?
Let them know. Yeah, let them know.
Let them know. Yeah. That shit. When I heard
that shit still sliding.
That's when I knew. Oh God, I heard that and I literally listened to Urban Legend that day. Because I couldn't believe that I was hearing him hit those same. I was like, I know I'm not tripping right now. And went back and listened to it. I'm like, nah, he back. He did it.
Yeah. And while you bullshitting, his kid, man, his kid, the money, that boy can rap, yo. That boy can rap.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? Speaking of which, let's get on some Northwest shit real quick. The homies, Slime Tyrants.
Where these guys
Dion does.
They here?
Okay.
Yeah, they from Seattle. Yeah. My man Doug Steezy, Dion does. Yo, I fuck with Slime, yo. I think they really talented dudes. Yeah. How did y'all feel about the Fuck Ice joint?
This shit, this gave me the old school vibes of hip hop. Remembering when we like used to get mad and get to that pad and really talk about what's going on in this world. So not only did I think it was a dope premise to a track and like, let's get these feelings out there, I feel like it really spoke to, a true hip hop head who want to hear some dope ass shit, because they dropping bars on that motherfucker too. All through, hella metaphor, hella hyperbole. They was on that shit. Big grammar class lesson right here. Real talk. I fuck with it though. it gave me that Cypress vibes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, and it felt dark. It felt slimy. It felt, like it was supposed to. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was. It was good. I really liked it. I really fuck with this joint. Cheers to this joint, man, for sure.
That's what's up. Monster, how you feel about Woke Eyes?
All right. So I need to preface a few things. Like, I really I'm a huge supporter of Slime Tyrant. The track itself, I really enjoyed. They both came with their shit. Dork has the hook up front, and then you immediately hear Dion jump in for the first verse. And Dion got kind of that calm angry about him. Yeah. Like Dion always saying some shit, but just with his tonality, he talks really smooth. And then you get Dork back in, and Dork is more upbeat, really high punch, right? Dion's verse, I thought was fire. He's really, spitting game, but then also trying to give some real shit to it. And that's not to say that Dorks wasn't fire, but when somebody does politically driven hip hop, you can throw out some of the greats like, Dead Prez. We can talk about Public Enemy. We can talk about all of these, old school, political based rap, right? They did the research and they had the knowledge of what they were talking about. And there were some of the things that were said in this where I can tell that you're angry, but you're just rapping from anger. And one of the biggest displays of that to me is in the hook. It says you're trying to take it, but this country is ours or something, right? No, it's not. It never has been. Mm-hmm. From day one, this country was not built for the people. Now you can say that you're going to take it back, or that you're going to we're claiming it now, it's ours, cool. But don't try and change history. That's not what it was. It was always built for the rich. And then from there, he kind of alludes to that in the last verse in saying the war is being fought, but we already lost. They already won, is what he says. And I'm like, okay, well, if they already won, how's the country yours? So it gets confusing to me. If you pull 9 out of 10 or 10 tracks from Slime Tyrants, I'm gonna fuck with usually at least 9 out of 10 with them, if not all 10. But specifically when you go politically driven hip hop, I take that shit really, really personally. And it's if you're going to try and spit that game and you're really going to try and have people listen, because that's the point of that politically driven hip hop is to educate, right? And get people motivated. Make sure you're telling them the right shit. So to me, that really hurts the track. But overall, they're both dope rappers. They always have been. I don't want to take their flowers away from them. If it wasn't them that put out this track, I would have the exact same narrative. But, it just happened to be from two people that I have a lot of respect for. But I got to call them like I see them.
I feel it. Yeah, and I mean, I guess you could say my biggest gripe is a tad bit of an ideological one as well in regards to that. And I was like, okay, at the end of the day, what this is two artists, a group who make really good music, who like you said were upset about something and wanted to talk about it. And so they did that. Yeah, I feel like there could have been some more, a little more depth to it. Yeah, it's kind of surfacey, but I mean, at the end of the day, I guess what they're serving is to the people who listen to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and I can imagine, you know what I'm saying, that there's a if you were to talk to them one on one or even to the both of them, I can imagine the conversation would probably sound much different than the song. You know what I'm saying? But even in that, you have to find a way to make it translate. Their prayers, now mind you, that is their prayers' ethos, period. You know what I'm saying? That's just who they are.
Mhm.
So them being as polished at it as they are makes sense. But learn from that. Learn from
Yeah.
how Immortal Technique executes, how
That's
X
true.
Clan executed, how Poor Righteous Teachers executed, how Public Enemy execute, how all of these, like through time, there's always been one. Even when the shit was at its worst, there was always one. You know what I'm saying? And pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a way to do it. Um, Solid effort, guys. I applaud y'all for even doing the record, because in all honesty, um, I think the thing about it that makes it important for you to do the song is because it needs to be seen that other people like y'all have an opinion.
Mhm.
And that's what it is. But yeah, if you're going to continue to go down that road and follow this up with more, I would hope that it be that you take the time to do your homework. Yeah, that would be the hope. But yeah,
And
other
if
than that,
it's
overall dope song. But
yeah,
yeah,
if it galvanizes their crowd, if it starts getting people into the streets, hopefully they're joining them, and they can give them more information. Because maybe was just a track to open the door. So I'm not trying to shit on.
no doubt. Yeah,
Hopefully
absolutely.
this is enough to open the door to get some of their crowd out into the streets, and then it's just a matter of making sure that they have all the right information. But
Fact.
yeah, so very solid effort. I hope it works. I hope it does exactly what they're looking for it to do. And honestly, I do hope that they follow it up, and I hope that it's it's got some more content like you were talking about, just a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I know they reached out. They reached out to me about doing a record. I might ask them, can we do a political record? But let me help. Let me help direct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what I mean? I might have made a political song or two in my career. Maybe I might have made it. I might have made a few of them. One or two of them. You know what I mean? Oh man, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. We done shook the singles file. It's time to get to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of y'all who are regulars already know. Those of y'all who are new here, do yourself a favor. If you're sensitive in the drums, turn your volume down. Turn your volume down right now. Like right now. Got it? Yep. For a long blaze. Y'all already know what time it is. We're about to get into it. Now, we've had the luxury of having, like, for the most part, some pretty exquisite releases to cover on For a Long Blaze. So we're trying to keep the train moving. We're trying to give light to some artists who may not be as visible to most people as they should be, as well as some that you know well that we just want to talk about. But today we'll be talking about none other than Tacoma's very own Real Cosby. His new project, Penzel Washington, out now on all the things. If you want to be lazy, there'll be a link in the description. Okay, whatever. But gentlemen, how we feel about Real Cosby's Penzel Washington?
I thought it was good. I like how you started it off real personal, with the kids and the kind of get to know me tracks if you ain't been here before. Um, it definitely, like he said in the track, definitely had that mixtape feel. Um, I need to go back. I want to listen to some albums because I bet you an album flows a little bit better. I didn't really care for the flow of how the tracks went because it was mostly like, mixtape. Here I come. This who I am. This is how I spit. Type. Which he had bars. He was barring up. But then I caught a line where he said something about Wayne, and then I started listening, and I'm like, okay, this got that Wayne Drake feel to it, and it kind of brought me back to that whole mixtape. Then I kind of understood the project a little bit more. But had a couple favorites. Kind of, like I said, more had that mixtape feel. So not too many stuck because it was just mostly spitting. He just barring. He was barring off, which I enjoyed. Nice metaphors in there. Different rhyme schemes, so that was entertaining. But it was chill. I fuck with it.
No doubt. No doubt. Okay. Monster, how you feel about Mr. Cosby?
So everybody knows how, at this point, how I feel about Cosby's lyricism. To me, lyrically, Cosby is top tier. He's an absolute spitter. There were a lot of the beats that I think were intentionally made simplistic to be able to highlight the lyricism more.
For sure.
And to a point, I think that it definitely did do that, but I already know that you're a spitter. So I don't need you to highlight the lyricism for me. Like, flesh out that beat a little bit and just go in there and take heads, man. But I did like hearing, him talking to his kids. This whole project was obviously very personal to him.
Yeah. For sure.
And yeah,
definitely felt that.
He came in, fire throughout the entire album lyrically. There wasn't a single track when we're talking lyricism that I disliked.
Show up.
Yeah, like he smoked it. There were a couple beats that I felt were off. Just like could have been fleshed out a little bit more, like I said, but then also getting into kind of my biggest call out for the album. Like, Cosby is such a creative dude that when he puts so much into an album like this, like you got the cover of, the different focuses on Denzel Washington movies. You called the album Denzel Washington. The track listing is Denzel Washington movies. Like, you've pushed a lot of money into the pot, right? But if you take those movies and then listen to the track, like if you would have played that track, it wouldn't have given me a feeling for that movie.
Yeah.
So to me, there was no marriage there. Like, he calls out Penzel a lot, so I'll know that it came from this album.
Right.
6 months from now, if I go in blind to my Cosby playlist and one of these tracks comes on, if I don't hear him say Penzel, I'm probably not going to attribute this to the Denzel Washington album. I'm just going to think of it as a Cosby track. And to me, it just feels like, especially with how creative I know Cosby can be, like you left some stuff on the table there. Because you could have taken the feelings. The reason that Denzel Washington is he pushes the emotions, and even the roles that he takes, like there's an emotional connection to each one of those roles. Whether it be something like Flight, where, this is a dude that, is so fucked up that he's become a drunk and he goes out and flies a plane. Like, you know enough about that struggle to be able to write. You don't need to talk about being a damn pilot.
Right.
Talk about how, being in your head so much has affected your game.
Yeah.
And then so for
Mhm.
I saw Mo Better Blues on there, and I was like, I guarantee that that's going to be my favorite track because Mo Better Blues is probably in my top 10 movies of all time.
Yeah.
And when the beat came on, like Mo Better Blues is a music movie.
For
I'm
sure.
like,
Yeah.
and the Mo Better Blues title track is legendary. It's potentially one of my favorite jazz ensembles ever made. Like I can hum you the beat right now to it. Flip that and put it to the album. So there were a lot of things going in there where you're shooting so high, calling this Penza Washington, doing all of these things, and then it kind of sounds like just a dope Real Cosby album to me. And it is a dope Real Cosby album. The lyricism is there. Some of the beats I think could have been a little bit more fleshed out, but overall it would have been a dope album.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's attributed to that, it left me wanting a lot.
Yeah. That was my main takeaway. Yeah, I mean Cosby is an incredible writer, incredible. Well, I mean, I think for the most part, in a lot of cases, from what I understand, he doesn't write anymore. So that is what it is. But when it's all said and done, you did create a particular picture for people by the way that you present something. So, it'd have been one thing if the way that I ran up to Gravitas and then I didn't say nothing about being the king nowhere on Gravitas. You know what I'm saying? Or didn't use it nowhere in the promo once the album actually came out, or nothing. And nothing on the album tied to that at all. It's just like, why would you call it that then? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I saw the song titles. I looked at the track list before I even hit play. And I was like, oh shit. Word? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. And I mean, from the standpoint of a person who respects dope rapping, it is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But from the standpoint of me expecting a translation of what this is into what you're presenting, it didn't come together like that for me. So I love the fact that he had his kids on there. That was dope. Yeah. And I mean, as far as if you're talking about just rapping, I'll put Cosby in a room with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like I've heard him do concept projects before and be more pointed with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that made it a little odd for me. I know and just in case, I just want to say it probably sounds like a madhouse in the background. Got company. We got company and shit.
We kicking it right now, man. My bad.
It's more little 3 and 4 and baby. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, overall, I think that it's kind of like the same way I felt about Ghostface Killer Supreme Clientele too.
Mm-hmm.
I love the album. I just have to not think of it as Supreme Clientele too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't play the first track on Conway's album. I listen to it from 2 on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Only because those things create a standard that wasn't met. You know what I'm saying? In its entirety. So yeah. Overall though, yeah. Always sharp rapping. Like I did think the production was a little uneven, but not bad, just not, you know, it wasn't consistent. Like I'm accustomed to most of his projects being on the production side. So yeah, it was what it was. But yeah, still a solid listen. I listened to it probably like 3 or 4 times. Just because I like to hear the nigga rap. So, so you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But all right, so let's break it down. Real Cosby, Penzel Washington, 4 long blaze style. Dyce Dylli, how many blazes you giving Penzel Washington?
I think I could go with a solid. I think I gotta go with a 2.5.
I can do.
Am I allowed to give 2.5? 2.5.
No doubt.
Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I feel like you said, I feel like there was more there, and I didn't even realize I was disappointed about the non-matchup on the song until I heard it. And I said, okay, this probably played into why I wasn't getting in that mode on some of these songs. But yeah, I think I can go with a 2.5.
All right, fair enough, no doubt. Okay, Monster, what you got?
I'm gonna give it a 3, and I can explain very clear why. The Denzel Washington theme not being met, that took a full point for me.
Agree.
I was gonna go down to Dice's 2.5 because
I fought with it.
Yeah. Well, and I'm gonna explain why I'm not going to do that, because fleshing out the beats would usually, because you know how much I'm focused on, you know, the marriage of the beat as well.
Yeah.
The reason I'm not going to take that extra 0.5 for the fleshing out of the beats is because he called it Penzel Washington. So
I understand
he's
that.
Obviously pushing that, this is about the lyricism.
Yeah.
So with that, the fact that he gave himself like that, he did put forward. He put a lot of things forward that I don't think he met in the Denzel Washington aspect. But the fact that he made this about his pen, I can give him that grace, because the bottom line is, you take away the cover, and this is what I'll tell to the audience. Like, if you take away the cover, you take away the track listing names and all of those things, you take away the title, this is a dope album.
Absolutely.
That is focused on lyricism, so it's gonna go a little lighter on the beat. If you go in with that understanding, you are gonna be thoroughly fucking entertained.
For sure.
So that's why I'm going to keep it at a 3, just because he said that this was about his pen, not necessarily about the beats. And it could very well be intentional that he didn't flesh out the beats. So with that, solid
3. I think I'm going to go 2.75. Right in the middle. Point being, the Denzel thing, now mind you, had the marketing of it not been as it was, and you called it that, maybe then I ain't as invested.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can go into this thinking, oh, Penzel Washington, that's just a cool play on the name. Cool.
Yeah, and play on the name, and we about to just spit some shit.
Yeah.
Then I might have just went to it when it came out and hit play and not even looked at the track list. Because a lot of times when the Cosby joint drop, that's what I do. I just hit play.
Mm-hmm.
Let it run. Let's see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But because of the expectation, I immediately looked at the track list to see how much you played into that. Then I saw that all of the song titles were Denzel Washington movies.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So there was an expectation that was set that wasn't met, and that does take away a full point for me as well. So that would have brought it down to a 3. I did take away 0.25 for the production. I took away 0.25 for the production only because I've seen so many other lyric focused mixtapes that also had great production on them.
By Cosby.
By Cosby.
Yeah.
Even by himself, even by him. So even by his own standard, I'll give this a 2.75. So yeah, that's what it is. But still, dope shit. Go check it out.
Yeah,
By
shit's
all
fire.
means, don't
get
take
me
that as a diss or nothing. It ain't. I
This
still
shit is
endorse you going
hard.
to listen to the shit. If you like dope MCing, it won't steer you wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Fact, yeah.
Shit, that's what it is, man. 4 Long Blades, Real Cosby, salute, my man. Coming up soon.
Shit, right?
Real Cosby on Sidebars. And some other shit. But we'll tell you about that later.
Yo, Dyce.
Yo.
You weren't on the episode, but if you want to hear him with a fire ass beat and crazy lyrics, he dropped a single recently called "The Coldest Flow."
Okay.
Go check that, and that's gonna show you peak.
No, I hear the pen, bro.
Yeah.
I hear the pen.
You're gonna enjoy that.
I hear the spit.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't even that. For me, it's usually the flow of the album, bro. And like you said, if you can't connect those dots, it leaves me kind of picking and choosing what I'm gonna listen to. You know, because I gotta find some type of rhythm in that album.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
And I think that the production, the things with the production that we were talking about had an impact on the sequencing.
For sure.
As they should. But I mean, yeah, I think it ended up being a not positive impact.
That's why I said it reminded me of an old school mixtape, Cassidy type fucking engineering. You know what I'm saying? Where niggas sitting on top of the beat, laid out.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Cassidy got still got one of my favorite lines I ever heard in my life. He said, because I'd have paid my dues, so I blow your brains out, then feed it to your seed like baby food.
Yeah,
I said, God,
niggas can't
yo,
fuck with Cass, bro. And them lyrics is sitting like that on top of that beat for me. And I'm like, okay, this is for the spitters. This is for
that
niggas
nigga
who wanted to
said,
hear a nigga break your neck, you know, through the whole bars.
That nigga said they running from us because they petrified. I grab guns for the exercise, then I spray like insecticide. God, yo, Cass is nice, yo. I don't give a fuck. That nigga's a weirdo and whatever, but Cassidy is dope, yo. That motherfucker's crazy with a thing. No bullshit.
Oh yeah, I love Cass.
That nigga is wild with it.
Facts.
Yo, I'm just saying. I don't know if I do that. I don't know if I did. Oh, I don't know. I was looking for something and I realized that I don't think I have it. And that made me very sad for just a moment. And then I realized I don't have to be because I don't, that's what you call high and trying to host and produce at the same time. That's what you call that right there. I don't think I got it. I don't. Do I have it? I might have it. Even if I don't have it, I don't care because when it's all said and done, this is still crazy. I'm so glad that you sent this shit, bro. I was like, yo, say what? So like, listen, when we be reporting shit, like sometimes we pull some shit because it's hilarious, it's funny, and it make, you know what I'm saying, it's a room shaker with the ha-has and shit. But you know what I'm saying, when it's time to correctify some shit, or maybe, at least say that somebody tried to correctify some shit, we should do that too. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
27 million.
Oh, this shit is
$27 million.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I'm pretty sure they know he don't got $27 million. What this really is A, shut the fuck up. That's what that really is. But I don't got to tell you about it. As a matter of fact, I don't want to tell you about it. Check this shit out.
What is this? What is this?
Service.
Oh shit! I just got served. Oh shit! Oh my god! You just. For those who are wondering what this is for, I did a joke about the Lion King. I don't know. You saw it? That was me. Yeah.
There's a lion. Oh my god!
I'm paying for that shit now. This is the shit. Fuck the Lion King. I just got served, bro. Yeah, I got served right in front of you guys. I'm now raising money, a GoFundMe page. Oh, this is so funny, man. All right, how do we move on from this? You know, this is what happened. You know, I was watching The Lion King, and my question was, why do these lions have American accents? And they're like in Africa. And the only accent they gave it to the monkey. What the fuck? And it was Caribbean. What the fuck, man? Listen, I now have a gluten allergy, anxiety. I got served. I'm now American. Yes.
Oh shit. Yo, that's wild. He got served on stage. Wow.
That's crazy.
27 milli?
He had to laugh at that because he knew that was you gonna cry later.
Yo, yeah, he laughing away the tears right now.
He had some people to cry with for a second. He's like, I'm just gonna laugh this shit off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me just get low with this for a minute. Hold up.
So even before he was served with the papers, because he's been talking about this.
I noticed too. Yeah.
The composer of the track basically reached out to him and said, like, yo, fuck you. And he was like, yo, like, I didn't mean any offense by it. Like, you're talking about like 15 seconds of a 2-hour interview. Like, go watch the rest of the interview. Because he also told him, like, yo, you're not original African. Like,
what?
And he just called him the N-word.
He might be.
And
oh, shit.
Yeah. And he was like, yo, like, go watch the rest of the interview. Like, it was just a joke. Like, settle down. And he even offered to sit down with the dude and like hash it out. And the dude was basically just like, fuck you. So he basically just like brushed it all off and was like, okay, fuck this guy. And then people started reaching out to him like, yo, why won't you like talk to the dude and like come to an understanding? And that's when he finally had to come out and be like, yo, I fucking tried. And this dude's talking wild. And then all of a sudden he gets served with papers. So it seems like the composer is just digging in more and more. And like, he doesn't like how this dude's responding. And so he's like, okay, fuck you, I'm suing you. And yeah, so it's all bitch shit.
Yeah, that's whole shit for real, for real. Matter of fact, we got an episode called Standing on Whole Shit. Y'all should go watch that. Y'all should go watch that one. That was a very rare Seven Da Pantha moment that night, buddy. But yeah, yeah, that's I think that's one of my favorite episodes still to this day. To this day. Oh man, I seen some shit that made me very unhappy, and I want to share it with y'all. Because when I saw it, my first thought was, I should cry now, maybe. I should cry now, maybe. Oh, you know what? That I don't have, but it's okay. I can just say it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need a graphic. It's going to be depressing enough just saying it. So, according to all, what seem to be credible sources, the Wayans brothers, Marlon and Sean, have stated that if Scary Movie does well, which it's going to, they will also be doing sequels to White Chicks and Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Hell yes. Give the
strange that you had that response. Well, no, I mean the Don't Be a Menace part.
I had that response to 50% of that.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm ready to laugh again. I'm ready for people to unclench their booty holes, man. I'm ready.
Pause.
I'm ready for people to laugh and let loose again and remember what's funny and remember how we was once upon a time. Because these niggas about to come with the jokes, bro. And we ain't had somebody slinging some good jokes in a minute. They taking these off-brand Kevin Hart jokes as real. Nah, bro. We had Martin, bro. We
Yeah,
had
man.
Richard. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what a joke is. And take me all the way there and then deliver it home. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But I just feel like they're gonna bring that old comedy that we used to, that silly comedy that we used to, man. I think it's a feel good thing, and I'm happy they signed on for the other two because we definitely need that White Chicks too, because that shit is the craziest dumbass movie. Like, if you ever want to just watch a dumbass movie that's funny, like, that's the perfect one. Just put on in the background because you're gonna catch yourself going back and forth, like, what the fuck is these niggas doing? Like, what is going on? Like, these niggas really just did a whole movie like this.
Yeah,
But I think it's good for the people.
I can dig it. Monster, what's your thoughts on the?
I hate crackers, and the last thing I want to see is some funny ass black folks dressing up as crackers. The only 2 times I'm willing to overlook that is when Eddie Murphy did it in the SNL skit, and when Chappelle did it.
Oh yeah.
Both of them did they thing, but yeah,
Hollywood nice. Eddie Murphy sick ass.
You know.
Harlem nice.
But yeah, I was never the biggest fan of White Chicks. But you know, Scary Movie is a fucking classic. I'm so happy to see that back in their hands. You know, because it went off the wall for a long time once they stepped away.
Didn't Harvey have something to do with that stripping that away?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, like if we want to talk about sequels, like one of the few movies in my life that I would have said I need a sequel to this movie would have been Don't Be a Menace.
For sure.
So yeah, the fact that that's potentially coming out, like that's gonna make me feel like, you know, Hollywood's actually still doing something.
They got so much other gangster shit to draw from now too to make jokes of. So,
yeah,
I feel it. All right, so I mean, I'm gonna just say this real quick. Then I got a question I want to ask y'all. I see the time is ticking, but I got a question I want to ask. But I'm gonna just say, looking forward to the Scary Movie, John. Like you said, glad they back in control of the situation. Looking forward to Don't Be a Menace. I absolutely fucking hate White Chicks, and I will not be watching White Chicks too. I absolutely fucking hate it. So yeah, I hate that movie. But yeah, like. I'm gonna be completely real about something. Like sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of the Wayans.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can understand that.
Sometimes they go too far.
They go too far. Yeah, no, I absolutely understand that.
I feel the same way about Jim Carrey sometimes. I feel the same. Like
I'm not
a fan of the
at the end of the day.
I'm not a fan of the over the
family.
top shit. I'm not a fan of this shit. So like when they get to a certain point, it's like, all right, bro, reel it back in. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are silly. They are definitely silly in the true definition of that word.
I will say, in regards to White Chicks, I don't know how much studio influence had over the movie. So if they have more control, maybe they can actually make it a legit sequel and do something with it. That could be a good possibility. It just depends on how much control they have over the film.
Well, check this out. To my man Dyce, maybe Monster, whoever's listening, White Chicks 2 watchers, check it out. Hit me in the comments or the DM or whatever and let me know how it was. I'm not watching.
Oh, I'm not going to watch it until I see the comments. I want to see what people say about it first.
I want you to know, no matter what you say about it, I'm not watching. Just want to put that out there.
I can.
Much love to the Wayans family. Hey, y'all do it the way a family's supposed to
shit.
do it. Hey, much love to y'all, but I'm not fucking with that. But with that in mind, question: what was the worst movie sequel you ever saw? And I can ask you all the questions at one time, so you can give all the answers. So, what's the worst movie sequel you ever saw? What, if anything, could have possibly saved it? And what movie don't got a sequel that you wish did?
Oh shit.
You got one,
Yeah.
Dice? You need me to roll?
Yeah, go first. Yeah, man.
All right. So y'all know how much I love Animal Attack movies.
No doubt.
Anaconda has 4 movies. Most people don't know that.
I didn't fucking know that.
Exactly. Because
Oh,
the
shit.
last 3 movies were all straight
Oh, actually, I
to
saw the last
video.
one. I saw the last one.
You know, it was very it like think like sci-fi film.
Yeah.
Like as far as like the Sci-Fi Channel, their B-grade horror movies.
Yeah.
Those were the style of the last 3 Anaconda movies. I think that Anaconda could have done a really good sequel if they had kept the same production quality and, you know, really like fleshed out the story.
Yeah.
So that's one that I think could have been done better, and how. You know, to what I said just a moment ago, like I'm really glad to hear that Don't Be a Menace finally has the potential. I said it a couple weeks ago. Last week? A couple weeks ago. I would love to see a sequel to Pulp Fiction where they're focused down onto Jules. That would be my other one. And you know what? Just because we're talking about the Wayans brothers, one that I think would be dope because the movie gets overlooked a lot is 6 Man. Y'all ever see that film?
Absolutely.
I thought that was a really good, like, solid film. Like, Marlon was able to be Marlon because he does do a lot of that over-the-top comedy. You know, when he gets scared, he's really scared. He's running around. He's doing all these things. But there's still a lot of heart behind the film as well. Imagine him, because he was in college at the time. He goes to the NBA, and, you know, he starts to hit a wall. So his brother comes back to help. That would be one that I would want to see.
You remember on Greatness with me and E on the drugs joint on the Carter Newton album, I said Unseen changing the game like the 6 Man. That's my shit. Yeah, that's my shit. I fuck with it. Now, that's one of them Wayans joints I kind of fuck with. Dice, what you got?
I think the movie that had the worst sequel to me was The Mask, dog. I used to love it. We're gonna bring it back to Jim Carrey, nigga. We're gonna bring it right back around. Man, I fuck with The Mask so heavy when I was a kid. The whole aura of it, every scene, you know, it was one of the movie, them classics.
No
And
doubt.
they came around with this bullshit Mask 2, bro. No Jim, no true story line. Like, it was just all around. I think they had hella crazy dumbass graphics and shit. Like, it was bro. The graphics were horrible. It was just, I'm like, what are we doing, man? We ain't even sticking to the story. Because the storyline on A Mask is dope as fuck. Like, if you really sit back and listen, you know, think about the story that they wrote for a PG-13 movie. You know what I'm saying? With Jim playing all the roles, funny, sad, in love, all that shit, like he do in all these movies. The movie I wish had a sequel. Money Talks. Think about Franklin. We get a little bit more of Franklin in jail. He gets out, and they give him a job. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boys that he got the diamonds with, they get him a job. You know, the old boys that was shooting everything up. I forget his homeboy's name, but you know, he come back. He on the team now, and now they going out taking people out, doing little scams and shit to get money. That old Chris Tucker shit that he did in Money Talks. But I think that movie would have had a dope sequel because it was full of like action, funny, and had Charlie Sheen in it, of course.
This is true. This is true. Man, it's funny. One of the sequels that I hate the most is Staying Alive. I hate that movie. For the best. I didn't understand what Saturday Night Fever actually was until later. Saturday Night Fever, for what it is exactly what it's supposed to be. It is that. Cool. Great. But when you come back to the table and try to recook that same soup, but you take all the beans out and replace it with hog maws or some shit. You can't do that. You can't do that. The two words that come to my mind when I think about Staying Alive are embarrassing and unnecessary. Those are the two words that come to my mind. The other one was Speed 2. I hate Speed 2 with a passion. Don't like it at all. When we talk about unnecessary sequels, like this is high on the list of unnecessary sequels. Like it's very high on it's probably
it's up there.
It's up there. Like it's up there. Like I just don't understand why they needed to do it again. Like it's like it was a cool concept the first time.
Right.
Got it. Cool. Like, but now if I'm me and I've been through this already, I don't care what I'm getting on. Sweep this shit. I need to make sure ain't nothing on it. Can't nobody control this motherfucker but y'all, right? Just want to make sure. Like you recognize my face, right? You see me on TV? Yeah, I'm not getting on this motherfucker till I know. That's all I'm saying. When there been no Speed 2, it's slow and steady in the motherfucker part 2.
I don't even think I've seen part 2. I knew it was out. I don't think I've seen it.
You ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing.
I figured they still speeding.
You feel me? Exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's all they doing. Two of my favorite sequels. Terminator 2.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Terminator 2. My mind was blown when I saw that shit. I thought that was the coolest shit in the world. I was like, holy shit, you see this motherfucker?
They went hard on T2. A lot of sequels are good. They're supposed to be, at least.
I dug that one, and then X2, X-Men 2. That shit was. I thought that shit was.
Hell yeah.
That was before they right before they went off the rails. But yeah, right before they went off the rails. Yo, real quick, who your favorite superhero or superheroes? Top 3.
Right off the top of the head without thinking about it, Spawn.
Hell yeah.
Maybe the Punisher. I'm not completely settled on that one, but yeah, he's just that kind of dude. And then there's a motherfucker, I believe, from the Marvel universe, and if I remember right, the name is Katana or something like that. And basically it's just a shit ton of like swords and blades and shit. And that shit was always like woo to me. Yeah.
Oh shit.
If I can say Afro Samurai, if we can take it a little bit away from comic books, I'm gonna say Afro Samurai. But
yeah, Afro Samurai. Hell yeah.
Afro Samurai then.
Yeah, it ain't just gotta be comic books. It just so happened. The X2 shit just made me think about it.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm a Batman nigga always. He rich, he can make whatever weapon that he wants for whatever situation. You ain't got to kill a nigga, but you gotta let a nigga know.
Smart fuck too.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got Uncle Alfie in the back taking care of you a lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Plus you got all the bread you need. You know, and you also just keep it mysterious. You know, you don't really want the fame for it. You ain't really, you know, and all that good old shit. I fuck with Batman. I would have to say Nightcrawler for sure. Nightcrawler's filthy. One of my favorites. And Venom. I'll go Venom.
So, the first time I saw Venom in them like military tag Venom, I was like, damn, like,
hell yeah,
this motherfucker can do all the shit that Venom does, and he's strapped up. Like,
no,
why?
for real.
But keep it.
This is overkill at this point. Damn. No, I got Nightcrawler used to be in my top 3, no doubt. He's still top 6 or 7 for me, easy. But
yes.
I mean, Black Panther, obviously. The other two though, Human Torch and Iceman.
Yeah, Iceman hard.
And most people like, why you like both of them? I was like, because either extreme will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah,
I can sit here and just slowly freeze you to death. Or I can roast your ass like a fucking s'mores.
Yeah.
So this is yours. Or I can just nuke you. Whatever. But I always liked when there was an element of like the elements that were involved in it. The only time that's not true was Aquaman. I don't fuck with Aquaman. I think Aquaman is a suck ass nigga, and I'm like, hey, you went to the store and bought the only skill that ain't helping no other nigga. 'Cause we ain't coming in the water. Like, what the fuck?
At
what
all.
is the point of that shit that you doing? While you out there swimming, we out here fighting. You come out the water, you're useless. What are we doing? You don't know no karate. All you know how to do is talk to the fishes and shit. You got them doing your dirty work. You bitch ass nigga.
On top.
I don't fuck with dog. You know who else I don't fuck with? I'm sorry. I'm gonna get y'all. I swear I'm gonna let y'all go after this. I don't fuck with Flash, yo.
Hey,
I don't fuck with Flash. I don't fuck with Flash.
Hey, at least they made him black at the end, bro.
Because I'm gonna be at the superhero party. I'm gonna be at the superhero party with this flying ass Superman who can bend steel and his eyes burn through shit and all this other shit. She got an invisible plane and a rope that'll make you tell some shit you ain't supposed to say. You know, even this nigga can talk to fish and shit. All you do is run fast. All you do is run fast. We can go get Usain Bolt for that shit.
Motherfucker want to drink? I'll get it.
Oh, you happy because you can beat the Dominoes man?
There you go. Yo, real quick before we wrap, I just thought of something. Or I thought about it a minute ago, but Dyce brought up The Mask.
Yeah.
And there's an actor named Peter Green. He played the villain in Mask.
Yeah.
He was also in Pulp Fiction. He played Zed.
Yep.
He was in Usual Suspects. Yeah, like very, very like prolific character actor. I'm sure you've seen him in a gang of things and you just never knew his name, but he died in December.
Oh damn.
And we never called it out. I just wanted to say, rest easy. A hell of an actor. He always boosted up every movie that he was in, even if it was a small character. He was always like a pivotal character. He always like really like held the scene. But yeah, he passed in December. So yeah. Just wanted to say big up to him real quick.
So indeed. That's easy, home. Most definitely. Damn. Motherfuckers is dying, bro. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
This Jesus.
No,
oh man, Let's kick it around the horn real quick. 30 seconds to a minute on anything we talked about tonight. Dyce Dylli, what you got?
Man, it was some good music passed around, some funnier kicks, and a couple wall slams. You know what I'm saying? It was a good day today. Shout out to the people. Come fuck with us, man. You see the Instagram hold, Dyce Music 16223. Come follow it.
No doubt. Lock in. Monster, listen, what you got?
Go check out Mano. Go check out the new Tips track. Go check out Slime Tyrants. Definitely check out the Cosby album. Like I said, you're definitely going to enjoy it. Yeah, check out all the music. Be ready for Sound Chamber. We got some shit coming up. If you go follow Monster PPN, that's where all of the videos that we played tonight are going to be posted up. And I know y'all saw my training day, that weapons training. I'm gonna go talk to my lady, and I'm about to be as smooth as weapons.
So you said, "Woo!" That French
Oh, yo, that's wild, son. Yo, yeah, man, check out all the joints, man. All the joints. Yeah, and I hope y'all still spinning or getting to spin that Superstition, Lazarus, all the shit, man. All the shit. Yeah, big shit coming, man. Sound Chamber, we got some shows lined up, man. This Rose Gallery tour about to go down. Got a project in the works. I got some new music on the way. Stereo Flair produced by my man Sooner Beats. Yeah, man. Lot of new shit coming. New things coming on the network. Salute to my guys over at All Purpose, Evan Almighty and Phantom. Salute to Soul the Interrogator. Interrogation Room podcast is coming back, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you. And we got some other shit cooking on the down low. Kicking on the down low. We can't say too much about that right now, but yeah, just stay tuned. That's all I can say. Anyway, y'all know what it is. Don't forget, hit w.gg, use code Pantha Politix, all one word. Save 10% off your order. Man, yeah, this was a fun one. I had fucking blast. And I'm not as high as I look. This is a little bit of tired, a little bit of high.
I am
just kind of blending together.
and tired.
I feel it. I'm about to be though. So we'll catch y'all next time, family. Peace.
I'm flyer than everybody. Everybody on cloud